places I don't know. Guide me gently. Show me how to love your soul. Sing me songs. I'll make the moves. You write the words. We are something extraterrestrial. We grew. About us, let it go down in history. I'm devoted to your heart, and if they try to have a piece of you, they don't have a clue. I'm a fool that's deep in love. I'm trying to refrain, I'm trying to make a change. I'm a mess when it comes to you. Let it be known to the queen and beyond, baby. Yeah, buy me love, take me to places I don't know, guide me gently. Show me how to love your soul. Sing me songs. I'll make the moves. You write the words. We are something extraterrestrial. We groove, yeah. Baby, we groove.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys? Welcome to Sheversations. This is a place where we amplify female voices. And my name is Caroline Murote. Now, we are going to be rocking together. I am here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I would like to welcome you to a beautiful, beautiful show. I am very, very, very excited for today's show. Yes, and because we're talking about the second half of 2025, we're talking to our future selves. We are going to make a New Year's resolutions yet again. Half-year resolutions is what we're calling them particularly. And we're going to see how far we have gotten and what women need to do in the second half of 2025 for us to remain sane, safe, taken care of, and winning. Now, this particular morning, we have been welcomed into the show by my love, Stacey Kamatu. So we are jumping right into Beba. This was Tender Williams and Yamanasi and Tabasam Langu, J Blessing St. P and Jawan Matata. So this is for you, my loves. Just buckle in and enjoy the show.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Run. Warembo ni wengi ila na walenga, ndio maana usiku hizi nalala mapema. Hawataniteka, eri tu ninyonge na nilale juu sitakucheza nami. yetu sio siri, ni wewe tu na mimi. Niamini, loving you is easy. Wacha wakupinga watupinge. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda.
Kusema na shanga si kawaida. Won't be quick to give my love if you won't either. Fever umedeliver. Safari ya mapenzi haina kufika. Kiri nimekiri, loving you is easy. Wacha wakupinga watupinge.
Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
If I could turn back the hands of time, relieve every moment I spent with you, I'd still want you here. So tell me now, what happened to forever? What happened to the days? Oh, you said you'd leave me never. Now I'm in a daze. Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me now? Had so much to say. We had so much to do. Where and you went? Tabasamu langu. Where and you went? Ngome yangu. Where and you went? Rafiki yangu. Where and you went? your face. No, 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 nothing can ever take your place. You are the fire deep inside of me. You are the strength that I need to succeed. You are the voice that speaks to me. Asante kwa uzuri wako, asante kwa mafundisho yako. Yote uliyotenda yalikuwa mema, twakusujudu. Wewe ndiwe tabasamu langu, wewe ndiwe ngome yangu, wewe ndiwe rafiki yangu, wewe ndiwe, wewe ndiwe. I'll never turn back the hands of time. So here's what I'll do. I'll make you proud, I'll make you smile, and do the things that you left behind. I wanna thank you for being my friend, for being us.
You say you like Ologomba, baby turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachocha, melanin na lova. Nobody can boga. Well, they tried sometime back in November. They really didn't think I would remember. Sahi, my confidence in my rise. I never used to be like this before. I used to be so damn insecure. Atikuwa dark skin lana. Haters always kill out. Nothing ever sweet like coco. Get on the dance floor, make them loco. You say you like Ologomba, baby turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachocha, melanin na lova. Nobody can boga. You say you like Ologomba, baby turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachocha, melanin na lova. Nobody can boga. Yeah. You don't know how I like your confidence. The way you walk, how you talk, it's evident. Black is the beauty, so more for them. You are a star, brown skin, unanga, una kill. Oh, show them who you are. You are a star, brown skin, unanga, una kill. Oh, show them who you are. You like a loco, like a loco, you like that toto. Like that toto star, you like a loco, like a loco, you like that toto, like that toto star, you like a loco, like a loco, you like that toto, like that toto star, you like a loco. Like a loco, you like that toto style.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
And he said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, I'm going anaweza. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah. Anaweza. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability.
They call me Shana the Dawn. Another got ability like Yahweh. He suppressed the kings of the underworld, my way. Rock of the ages, ancient of days, lily of the valley and the bright and morning star. Anything is possible with him. He raised up the dead after days in the grave. Parted the sea for the nation in a minute. He'll answer your matter in less than a minute.
I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going anaweza. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah. Anaweza. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility.
In the dark when it's tough, you always stepping up. Endless possibilities, salute the Holy Trinity, yeah. See, no eye ever seen it, no ear ever heard it, and no man can conceive it. The good things in store for those who love him. I'm ready now to see the impossible.
And he said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going anaweza. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah. Anaweza. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. And he said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going anaweza. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back to Sheversations. And truly, we do serve a God of ability. That was Ability by 1005 songs. Right before that, we had Dark Skin, Brandy Minor, Tabasamulangu by J Blessing, Saint P and Jawan Matata, and Beba by Watenda, Willie, and Zenia Manasseh. And of course, it is a Wednesday. And you guys know, if you're a Sheversationalist, you know that we celebrate our crushes, people who are really crushing the game, the music game. They are really they're showing people dust in the industry. And because we've been in the season of celebrating Mashuja's legends, people who have been doing the most. And today we want to celebrate on our Woman Crush Wednesday, a woman who has been on the scene for quite a while. And honestly, she's a generational voice. And this is none other than Susanna Owiyo already. And we are talking about our Alua girlie who's been giving us beautiful melodies for a few decades now. And she's a singer. She's a songwriter, she's a performer, and a cultural ambassador. There's no other way to put it. And what is she known for? In case this is your first time hearing of Susanna Owiyo, she is known for blending traditional Luo music with contemporary sounds, and this often leads up to a very Kenyan soulful sound, whatever Kenyan sounds like, for different people. The Kenyan sound is, gengeton, rough gengeton, I don't want to say the coastal music. I don't think anybody ever calls that a Kenyan sound. It's typically known as a coastal sound, and that is shared across the coastline between Tanzania and Kenya. So we are still trying to figure out what an authentic Kenyan sound is. And please let me know at Caroline_Murote on Instagram, Caroline Murote on X, as well as Facebook, and at Carol Murote on TikTok. Na pia tuko na our at Power Radio spaces. If you add us at Power Radio across all of those same platforms, then we are able to have that conversation. Hashtag Sheversations with Caroline Murote. Let me know what an authentic Kenyan sound is. Give me the music. What is it? Is it your Sauti Sol? Is it your Kinotis? Who is it? Who's actually typically Kenyan to you? Let me know. But as for Susanna Owio, she burst into the scene in the early 2000s. Mlikuwa wapi Gen Z? That's the time that you guys were being born, and she had a powerful hit, Kisumu 100, and it honestly became a national anthem that has been celebrating Kenya's culture and history. And her music carries a strong message on social justice, as well as women's empowerment, as well as unity. Now, she is often called, guess what? She's called the Tracy Chapman of Africa because she has a raw, acoustic, storytelling voice, a style, and very powerful vocals. And if you know about Tracy Chapman, then you know where it's at. You know we're in the deep of soulful, just very authentic, very, I don't really care about you. I'm here to say my truth and say it as authentically as I can. And as authentic as she is, she has been recognized, right? She is not somebody to just pass by quietly. She has actually performed at Nobel Peace Prize, a concert in Oslo in 2004. Where were you in 2004? Somebody was performing at a Nobel Peace Prize concert, and she shared the stage with very global stars. You can imagine, it's the Nobel Peace Prize concert, and she was also invited by UNESCO and the African Union to represent Kenya on international platforms. So she's an international babe. She's a fave, and she has been a very frequent advocate for women's rights as well as peace and development in Africa through music. And I feel like why she's a legend is because you can use what her music represents to actually create a marker card, like a marking scheme for, is your music impactful? Would people say this about your music? Other than it sounds good and other than you're talented, what message are you leaving people with? What are you teaching people? How are you inspiring people? Other than, I also want to sing nicely, I also want to become famous. Right? So this is Susanna Owio is somebody that younger artists might want to look at and just get a note or two. And this is because she's really stayed consistent. She stayed very graceful and relevant in the industry for a couple of decades, right? That's quite inspirational. And she's not just used her voice to entertain. She has used her voice to educate, to unify people, as well as to inspire people. And Susanna proves that longevity is not just about hype, right? When it comes to the music industry, but about having heart, about having heritage, and as well as hard work. And just a few of her hit singles to note is Kisumu 100. We have Janyao, we have Wamiel, we have Sandor, and Tawana. Those are just some of the beautiful tracks that she has graced us with. And just a shout out to Susanna. She is our Woman Crush Wednesday, the girlie from Kasai village near Kisumu that God decided to bless us with in the good year of 1976. So that is our Woman Crush Wednesday today, and we're just gonna dive into a jam by her. And this is a shout out to this beautiful cultural ambassador. Don't go anywhere. I will be back before you know it.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Terra de Anekisumo. Aya, Timunade. Aya,
Kisumo ber, Kisumo. Etira diaba Kisumo. Kisumo ber, Kisumo. Etira diaba Kisumo. Ay ay etira diane pacho. Ay ay etira diane pacho. Ay ay etira diane dala. Kisumo ber, Kisumo. Etira diane pacho. Kisumo ber, Kisumo. Etira diane dala. Tegaido tera winam yeah. Aido gari tera we got. Tokaido tera Kisumo. Aido meli tera winam. Boda soya kondele. Anna duaro kenda ongenga matera. Anna duaro kenda ongenga matera. Binidong jadala binidong jatelo binidong osiepna binidong jaturwa binidong jadala binidong jatelo binidong osiepna binidong.
Ay ay tera diaba Kisumo. Ay ay tera diaba Kisumo.
Negaido tera wina yeah. Aido gari tera we got. Tokaido tera Kisumo. Aido meli tera wina. Boda soya kondele.
Tera diane Kisumo.
Anna duaro kenda ongenga matera. Anna duaro kenda ongenga matera. Binidong jadala binidong jatelo binidong osiepna binidong jaturwa binidong jadala binidong osiepna binidong. Omena mid kibuye etera diane Kisumo. Muta mid kibuye etera diane Kisumo. Gege mid manyata yawa etera diane Kisumo. Obambo mid jawita etera diane Kisumo. Binidong jadala binidong jadala binidong osiepna binidong. Aye
Aya tera diaba Kisumo. Muta. Aya timunade. Aya dongo gelo Kisumo. Aya tera diaba Kisumo. Aya tera diaba Kisumo. Dalagi mama yo, dalagi baba yo. Jodo malomo, dungu gero Kisumo ya
Anagomba diane Kisumo. Kenda gomba diane lolwe. Victoria dalagi mama yo. Victoria dalagi baba yo. Anagomba diane Kisumo. Twendeni tujenge Kisumu. Wageni karibu Kisumu. Mi wana pamba pia tupande. Mi wana pamba pia tulime. Tuvune vizuri. Mi wana pamba pia tupande. Mi wana pamba pia tulime. Tuvune vizuri. Degaido tera wina yeah. Aido gari tera we got.
Tera diane Kisumo.
Tokaido tera Kisumo.
Tera diane Kisumo.
Aido meli tera wina.
Tera diane Kisumo.
Boda soya kondele.
Tera diane Kisumo.
Anna duaro kenda onge ngamatera anadwaro kenda onge ngamatera bini dong te dala bini dong te telo bini dong osiep na bini dong te turwa bini dong te dala bini dong te telo bini dong osiep na bini dong te turwa bini dong te dala bini dong te telo bini dong osiep na bini dong te turwa bini dong te dala bini dong
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Hey, sijui kama mmesikia. I don't know if you guys have heard what I have heard. That was a Kisumu 100. Na tumeambiwa kujeni tujenge Kisumu. Karibuni wageni. Joy like tumekaribishwa Kisumu. Very, very excited. I've been telling people, guys, in this country, Luo people are some of my favorites. Okay, me, Siku grew up in tribalism, and I think that was such a beautiful, way to be brought up, because then I feel that I am genuinely able to celebrate cultures without bias, but I'm very biased. Okay, coastal people, guys, watu wa coast pale, Giriama, Taita, Mijikenda, those people, the Swahili people. Alafu number 2, the Kisumu people. No, those are my favorite peoples in Kenya. All right, when it comes to tabia zao, nini, madrama, like how proud they are of their culture, I love that. So that was a Kisumu 100, a celebration of Kenya, a celebration of the western part of Kenya, and that was Susanna Owiyo. And I just want to shout out a few more ladies that have been in the scene, and they have been doing it from Western Pale, Migori, Siaya, all those places. So tukona Rose Atieno Omolo, and she is known as Princess July, the Queen of Benga. She took over the Jolly Boys band after the death of her husband, Prince Julie, and became one of the most successful Benga musicians of all times. Now, kuna famous hits kama Dunia Mbaya, Nyar Alego, and Anenolek. Yes, and she sang about widowhood. Imagine how impactful. I love that. That's why I love traditional music, because they talk about these real things. She talks about injustice. She talks about community love, and she broke gender norms by becoming a female band leader in a male-dominated scene. Why would we not be crashing on such a phenomenal woman like that? And I love that. So shout out to Rose Atieno Omolo, who didn't just sing, she led, she survived, and she shaped the Benga sound. And she is a fierce trailblazer and a matriarch of musical resilience. Alafu pia from Siaya County to Kona Mercy Atis. She is an unapologetic storyteller. She was formerly based in the US, but imagine taking your beautiful music, your authentically Kenyan music, uko majuu, naenda uko nashtua wazungu. We love it. And she rose to fame with her very viral hit, I Don't Wanna Know, followed by emotional songs kama Sina Nyota. That's very sad. Sina Nyota. Yes, but it's just an affirmation of the vulnerabilities of life. Just being able to express yourself and say, this is how I'm feeling. This is where I'm at. Tebu, wacha tuonge. I'm heartbroken. I might feel like this. I feel like that. So go listen to Sina Nyota if you want to get context of what she was talking about. And her music and social media presence she's a funny girl. She is also very authentic. And at some point, you will be heartbroken. And I love it like that, because it means that she is herself. She is her, right? She speaks openly about mental health. She talks about abuse. She talks about survival, right? And somebody who has been a survivor of abuse. She talks about becoming a voice for women that are often overlooked. And we celebrate her because she sings her scars, all right? She is bold. She is raw. She is a digital age Luo woman, redefining what it really means to express a pain and power, and showing that the two can indeed coexist. Now, who else are we celebrating? All right, today we are focusing on the girlies from the Western region, our Luo songbirds. And on the list, we have Akoda Jumadi. She's a spiritual songbird. She's like, no, I am here for Jesus. And she is known for her soulful gospel ohangla fusion songs in Dulu. And her song Nyasai Ber, God is Good, remains a gospel anthem in Luo speaking churches. Yes, she is just showing us what it means to really represent yourself, your culture in the space of Christianity. And she's somebody who's just all about simple instrumentation, very strong vocals, as well as a deep scriptural message. So nothing much going on there, just a very simple girl who's just saying that Jesus is the way and deciding to do that in her mother tongue to her own people. And she really brings the sacred as well as the cultural together, feeding both a spiritual and a soul through language as well as praise. And second last, the fifth lady on our list, tukona Lady Maureen. Okay, so this is a Hangla empress, right? That sadly passed away in the year 2020. So we're celebrating her life and her music and the gift that she was. And she was born Maureen Achieng Otiu from Migori County. And she reigned as the Ohangla queen with massive hits like Wagni Wabiru, Alemo, and Jogi Jokoge. Let me tell you guys, I already know I'm butchering these pronunciations. You guys better come teach me, okay? My Kisumu baddies, my Luo people, y'all better come teach me, because otherwise, me now apenda for free. I'm gonna continue butchering these names until you come teach me. So I am ready to learn. And our Lady Maureen has often collaborated with male artists such as Tony Nyadundo, but she still stood out as a powerhouse on her own. Unfortunately, she faced illness as well as hardship in her final years, but her music lives on, and we celebrate her because she really embodied Luo rhythm as well as pride, and her voice was thunder. Come on now. And just undeniable power. So Lady Maureen, R.I.P. And her music continues to tell her stories even past her time. Now, Wamwisho tukona Nyar Siaya. Yes, she's a bold contemporary performer, and she's a rising star with a mix of dance beats as well as traditional storytelling. And she's known for songs that address womanhood, love, as well as Luo pride. All right, and that's what our Woman Crush Wednesday is all about today. We are celebrating our Luo song bird. And she embraces fashion, bold vocals, as well as stage performance as a key part of her brand. And we love it because she represents now to show that young Luo women are relevant and they have something to say. And she's really remixing tradition for today's audience. So she's a baddie for the Luo girls, and she is really doing it and saying that, hey, look, we are still relevant. Now we are going to jump into another one, Nyenye Mimi. Y'all are gonna tell me, okay? So if you are a Luo human somewhere there, you understand this beautiful language that I have fallen in love with without knowing how to express myself in it, basi utatuambia what's being said as I go do my own research. So just leaving you with another banger from Susanna Owio, and then we're gonna be back and continue having our conversations. All right.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night.
Our radio.
Okay, long Max again. Susanna, oh, let's agree to disagree. Au kamar hera kojuki, no one is a referee. Okwanyi lep lep, kata ipek pek, oboy kadangari. Yawa piel nadi. Hera gimadong nite jo masungo. Hera nyalo dak kendo nyalo rumo. Hera okorikni okinyal chuno. Hera gimadong poda wuoro. Hera okoyero bor kata dundo. Hera nyalo beteler kate mudo. Hera nyalo mi mor kata kuyo. La le le la le le la. La le le la. Ya wachera okinyalelewa. Okinyalelewa.
weche diario okiotelewa, okiotelewa, yawa wachera okinyalelewa, okinyalelewa, weche diario okiotelewa, okiotelewa. Simu no biro,
Oketho wach,
Uba no biro, Lori kamichike,
oketho wach,
era masani otuore, era masani onywandore, obagi, nyathi jomoko hera enang'o, obagi, wachera otamo wanga, obagi, joturwa miya uru duoko, yawa jodalawa miya uru duoko. Yawa chera okinyalelewa, okinyalelewa, weche diario okiotelewa, okiotelewa, yawa chera okinyalelewa, okinyalelewa, weche diario okiotelewa, okiotelewa, okinyal, okiot, okinyal, weche diario okiotelewa, okiotelewa, yawa wachera okinyalelewa, okinyalelewa, weche diario okiotelewa, okiotelewa.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
1005 songs in
See how I look when you know, see where you take credit to you do, see your kwangu pozangu. God when him true, got a better view, and since I met you, when you nuru yangu. Fact of the matter, see my Christ is the answer. You got me, so I gotta get it. Raise up the banner, make him not forget it. Stop searching for truth on my socials, looking for answers, got promos. Sana jua, there's only one way. Ni Yesu munoma, only one way. Mungu ni munoma, ni munoma. Mungu ni munoma, ni munoma. In his image and his likeness, yeah. In his image and his likeness, yeah.
Rapping my shit and my God is the biggest out there. I've been feeling the rap with them scriptures all over like, yeah. I know you like it, cause you know Jehovah's son is invited. And every time that he shows up, demons are finished. So there goes my heartfelt condolences to the enemy. I'm seated in heavenly places far beyond this reach. My advocate is Jesus, I'm enjoying immunity. Paid by the blood, restoration by the Father. I'm in the assembly of the firstborn, enrolled in the heavenly places of the dawn. Spirits of the rushes made perfect for God by the blood of the Lamb. Now I walk like him, talk like him, reign with him, and it calls me years. Made in his image, tell me do you see it? Son of the dawn, rapping my city, you heard?
Mungu ni munoma, ni munoma. Mungu ni munoma, ni munoma. In his image and his likeness, yeah. In his image and his likeness, yeah. Mungu ni munoma, ni munoma. Mungu ni munoma, ni munoma.
Rapping my shit and my God is the biggest out there. I've been feeling the rap with them scriptures all over like, yeah. I know you like it, cause you know Jehovah's son is invited. And every time that he shows up, demons are finished, so done.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
One time, two time. You already know now. Pick up Churchill. Since I met you, Jesus. You. Since I met you. Yeah. I met this man and he changed my life. He told me that he had to pay a price. And the price that he paid on that bracket cross poured his blood for me, I'm saying, yeah.
Okay, it's another new chapter. Holla, I'm doing it for the master. Saved by grace, I'm no longer a disaster. Spirit of a billionaire, no, I'm not a hustler. It all started the day I met him on the cross. The day I gave my life to him without the teams on. That was the day I sang a new song. Amazing grace forever, sweetest sound. I surrender, who am I to boss? Salute to the most high, I can never floss. He's the boss, man, believe me, he's the boss. I can always sing it when the beat drops. I'm on for the game cause I'm out of the cage. I'm not for the fame but I'm here for the change. Christ is the way, the truth and the life. No longer in darkness, I'm walking in light. The wages of sin can never be life. No longer lose it, winning the fight. He died on the cross, he saved my life. No longer
Since I met
my life.
Since I met you. Since I met Jesus, I've never been the same. Since I met Jesus, I'm forever changed. I'm forever changed.
And you'll be back again, recapping Church of Kings, spitting truth from the booth, loose in the noose that we having fellas checking deuces to their own. And haters do the best just to magnify the wrongs, but really I'm sorry. My faith only bothers with he who bought me. Therefore I am praised with the talk of men around me. My journey is between me and the one who started it in me, for he built me to inhibit the spirit that is within me.
They told me I needed more exposure. Like if I was taking a photo in inferior light, I started to see myself in an inferior light. Samsung, Sony, I had many stereotypes. Now I put bars in your faces, I don't read your rights. I got some advice so you don't get consumed by these lights. A word from the wise, gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Nairobi for Christ, look at how he paid all the price.
Since I met you. Since I met Jesus, I've never been the same. Since I met Jesus, I'm forever changed. I'm forever
Come as you
are.
And you ain't gotta change.
Come as
Cause he loves you anyway.
Come as
Just
you
come
are.
as you are.
You'll be forever
And you will be forever changed.
Come as you
You
are.
ain't gotta change.
Come as
Cause
you
he loves you
are.
anyway.
Come as
Just
you
come
are.
as you are.
You'll
Come
never
as you
be
are.
the same. Since
Yeah.
I met you. Since I met you. I met this man and he changed my life. Since I met you. I met this man and he changed my life. Yeah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
And that was You by Churchill King and Recap and Recap. And yeah, we are recapping. We are recapping the first half of 2025 by telling you what to do in the second half. That's what the recap is going to entail. But right before that, Tumekua Namonoma by 1,005 songs. And right before that, we had Susanna Oyo and Okelo Max telling us Okinyal Elewa. Yes, this Okelo Max character. Anaendelea kunitesa, but I like it. I like it for the girl that I am. Keeps me happy. Keeps me content. Just a very beautiful music, and it's truly the sound. It's truly just how deep he is in his lyrics. Yeah, just how melodious it is that just makes me fall in love with the way that he makes his music. All right, and I'm very, very excited to just jump into what we are looking forward to in 2025 second half. Because not gonna lie, they had us in the first half, right? Guys, if you really think that 2025 has been a disaster, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie from the pits of hell. And we rebuke, we reject. We are going to be having a beautiful second half. It is the 2nd of July. second day of the second half of 2025, and we are planning to have a beautiful year. So this particular show is to future me, dear future me, and these are just a few notes for the rest of 2025. So get your notebook, get scribbling, get writing. We are about to talk about what are we doing, what are we actually doing, what do we need to look out for, and in which particular areas. Okay, now the first one is we need to keep our eyes on the bag, and that is financial freedom. Financial freedom. So now, if you're not looking at your money, I don't know where you're looking, because we need to get our money together. All right. We need to have every single Kenyan woman making her money, taking her money issues personally, not emotionally, not passively, but very strategically. Right. And financial freedom is not just a dream, guys. It is actually a skill. And the beautiful thing about that is that you can actually learn a skill. You may not earn as much as you want. You may not have the job that you desire. You may not have access to the opportunities that you have been looking forward to, applying for, trying to become qualified for. But you can actually learn the skill of financial freedom. Now, how are we doing this? So essentially the notes that I'm giving out, I'm dishing out today. Welcome to my class. Class is in session. This is Professor Caroline Murote, just schooling you. Is we need to track everything financially, guys. Track every single thing that you're spending. 5 bob yanini you have given to some kid in the street. 20 bob you've used for mutura. You've kulad mahindi choma. Listen, track everything, okay? Just find out where your money is going and then tell it where to go. All right. And then number 2. What are we doing? We're joining a sacco or a chama. For example, kuna smart her sacco or organize with friends on WhatsApp. Just do a cute merry-go-round chama. Our mothers have been doing it for decades, years now. I don't think kuna anyone when mama ke hayuko kwa chama at some point, or maybe they were at some point. Like, it's just a thing. If you're an African child, your mother somewhere, your auntie, your grandmother, okay, has joined a chama somewhere or was once in a chama, and kuna kuanga na drama mingi kwa hizo chama. I love it. I love it so much. Those stories are normally so just very, very entertaining. And what else do you need to do? You need to look at digital side hustles, right? We talked about this in our show on Monday. What does this mean? It means that you could look at how to sell your products via Jumia, Gigi, Instagram, just all of those things. And you can actually sell ebooks, templates, or courses. Seller.co.ke and or Paystack is 2 platforms where you could sell your ebooks. All right. And then something else you could do is to learn a new income skill. Okay. So if you want free training, guys, I am here to empower you. To Kona Ajira Digital, go on the socials, look for them. We have Usudi Africa. We have Power Learn, a project, and they all offer free training on different array of skills that you might want to jump into. So again, Ajira Digital, that's AJIRA Digital, Usudi Africa, that's YUSUDI Africa, and Power. POWER Learn Project. Power Learn Project. Learn ya wanafunzi. Power Learn Project. And they offer free training, and you need to just jump onto there. Don't say no, sijui nanza wapi. That is a good place for you to get started. Na nisha wambia, we have been empowered with the information. Let's take advantage. And what else can we be doing? What else? It's to follow financial mentors. Just Ivy Africa is my favorite, right? Akona the Movers Society, and she gives the best tips. One of my favorite tips that she gave, or rather that she has exposed us to on her platform, because she does reshare the information her people inbox her, because she calls the society the Movers, and she asks them to inbox what they are doing to invest, to save, to multiply their money, just all manners of financial information. And one of my favorite is I discovered kuna app inaitwa Chumz, CHUMZ. It's a Kenyan app that really makes a saving fun. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it has changed the game for me, because you can save at a 20 bob. And it keeps reminding you, like, okay, now Napale, your M-Pesa balance is 3,760. 7,000 what? 3,762. Na inakwambia, you literally give 8 bob so that your balance can round up to 60 bob. It plays mind games with you. But how does it do this? Because also you've given it permissions, right? So it can see the amount you have in your M-Pesa. And this is a permission you must just give. And what it does is that it keeps your mind alert when it comes to saving. And then you can also set up a goal. You could set up a goal and on the app, right? And your app is password protected. You register with your ID number and your phone number and an email as well. And and some other details in order for you to register your account. It is free of charge. You get this app from Play Store, your Google Play Store, I think Apple Store as well. And you are able to set up a target, a goal. So you could say, for example, vacation, Christmas trip to Diani. And you will lock that one. I normally tell people I have a kuna mali nawekanga pesa zenye, if I've already locked it, it's not coming out until the date that I have set. And you can literally set the specific date. You can say 24 December 2025, and I promise you hakuna mwenye una convince akupe your pesa until that particular date. So hata kama ni 5 bob peke, that 5 bob is going to remain there until 25 December if you choose to use the locked account, right? And when it's the locked account, I think you also don't see the amount. I'm not very sure if you see the amount, but there's a particular there are different ways to save. So kuna zenye unaweka 25 bob, 20 bob, 5 bob, whatever, and it's just there in the general saving space. And then there's the ones that you have designated. So this one is to pay back my friends. This one is for rent. This one is savings. This one is birthday money. And you are able to keep track of all of your accounts. You're able to see how much money you have saved in each particular account. And this again, it's called Chums, and they are online. They're on Instagram. You can go check them out. You can go look at the stories. Those, I promise you, they're legit because I've been using this app for about a month now, and I have saved so much money that I would have never saved in 1 month. Not in my bank account. I've been using it actively for 1 month. Let me say, before I wasn't taking it seriously. I was just locking up money, but now it's actually become fun since I set up all the different the things you need to set up. You're gonna see when you get that app. So Just Ivy Africa is somebody that you want to follow as a girly who is interested about making money moves, and she tells the story. We have shared her story here on Sheversations sometime last year. She was one of our ladies that we are celebrating on our Powerful Woman, and part of her story is that she was earning quite a lot and blowing it just as quickly. And because she was so financially distraught, she decided to learn about money. And so she didn't necessarily go to school because she's qualified in sales and marketing, I believe. But she decided to go and educate herself on this financial things. And now she's an expert. She is a financial influencer. She is a money maker. She's a mover. And she gets to give platform to so many people that, people in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, what is it? Foreign exchange, people that actually understand money markets, funds, investments, and they have good portfolios. And I would say that that's somewhere that you want to look at. So some other financial mentors online is at Miss Money Moves KE, at Rina Hicks, that's RINA Hicks, HICKS, and at Wealth Tribe KE. Okay, now some other spaces that you want to start investing. Okay, so Chums is a savings app. It's not an investment app. But if you want to start investing, kuna Uniters, which I've heard good things about. We have Zimele, we have Stimasako, and all of those. But you would need to go do your own due diligence on this particular platforms before you decide to give them all of your money. So that's all about the finances, girlies. The financial space, that's what you need to be doing for the second half. So just put that on your list, finances. And we have said we're from the top going up. We have said we need to follow financial mentors. You need to have somebody that, this is somebody who advises me, inspires me. I'm going to follow this person closely. And I would take it a further step that when you have those people that you're getting information from online, then you need to go a further step and find somebody whose financial life inspires you physically financially in real life, find somebody close to you who is making money, investing, keeping it, multiplying it, whatever it is that you want to see yourself getting to. Go have a conversation with that person. Say, hey, I know you earn this much money or around this much money. Are you okay having a conversation with me? I would love, because you have experience, I would love for you to help me out. Can we have a conversation on that? And listen to whatever that person tells you. And if you feel that that's information that could work for you, then follow closely. Something that I have learned about this Christian discipleship is the art of following closely. It's not very easy, but it's very, very beneficial, right? So following financial mentors, one online and one in real life, who can tell you, hey, savings iko wapi, ebu tuma screenshot sai, right? And then you learn a new income skill. So the second half of 2025, ladies, we are learning a new income skill. Personally, I'm gonna learn how to make beads. Mnaziona hapa. Me as an exhibition stand, that's one of the skills that I'm going to learn, and I'm going to be selling these beads because I love them so much. Honestly, like there's no reason why there would be over 10 beads on my, wrists. That's something that's I'm passionate about. That's something that's easy to do. It's just a matter of finding out zinanunuliwa wapi and how is it actually done. The online is there, and there's so many people in town. I'm very sure ukienda ukiketi na wasi wa Masai Market, utanyumwa your information. Like if a couple of people don't want to tell you, you're gonna find somebody to tell you. So if you're serious, go and learn. That's what I'm committing. You guys asked me at the end of the year how it's going with my bead making, right? And we said that we are exploring digital hustles, right? So you have gotten a financial mentor, you have learned a new income skill, you are exploring a digital hustle. Okay, why are we saying digital? Because everything is online right now. Okay, so what does this look like? It looks like doing ads for people. It looks like shooting videos for people and putting them online. It looks like looking for your local mamambogas and telling them, I'm gonna shoot for you an ad, I'm gonna create for you an Instagram page, and every time I make for you a video, you're gonna pay me 200 shillings, because you also understand where they are coming from, and you also want to help them understand the business model of a content creator. That's an idea that I'm giving you. That's a digital hustle. Or you find somebody with an already existing business and decide to up a skill, up everything, their channel, just give them a posting schedule, all of those things. There's just so much that you can do. Alafu tumesema, what else are we doing? We're going to join a SACCO. If you have not joined somewhere where you can invest, you need to start doing that. And then you need to track every single coin so I'm going to start doing that from today. I should have been doing this from the beginning of the year. This is already on my to-do list, but that's all I have to say for that. Okay. So let me know what your skills are financially. Let me know what your tips are for getting your money right, for moving from one financial step to the other. How are you actually achieving this? Ladies, let me know. Now, number two, atupende stress. We don't want stress. Mental health is a priority. It's a priority because the girlies are going crazy. And at this point, everybody's living out Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Guys, have you watched Straw? Because people will be saying that Tyler Perry hates black women. Have you guys watched the movie Straw by Taraji P. Henson? She's the leading actress. And boy, oh boy, I was stressed in the first 5 minutes of that movie until the end. There was no single minute of that movie that didn't stress me, because this woman's life was falling. I didn't know how things could just fall apart. Piece by part, every single second of that movie, things were falling apart. I'm not gonna give you spoilers because I hate spoilers. So if you have not watched it, head over to Netflix and watch Straw. Okay, why are we watching Straw? Because we want to understand what happens when you don't take care of your mental health, when systems crash and you are just a victim of circumstances. Okay, why are we saying this? Because what can you do if you're just a victim? Is taking control of the situations that you cannot control. What can you control? You. Can I control traffic? No, but I can control what time I leave the house because I know there's traffic. Can I control the matatu driver or the nduthi driver? No, but I can control what time I get to the stage so that I reserve the right to say, no, you're drunk. Ama no, uyu atanichelewesha. Ama no, I don't like the look of this matatu. Looks like it might have bed bugs or whatever your valid reason is. Do you understand? In every circumstance where you feel like you didn't have an option, if you step aside, you take yourself outside of that situation, look at it objectively, you realize that there's something you could have done outside of the situation itself that would have changed the outcome of how you experience that particular situation. And it means that at the end of the day, very few things would be shocking and surprising. Now, this is the story of mental health in that, yes, tear gas. Let me give you guys an example. Monday, I go somewhere to grab a quick bite. Guys, tell me why there was still the smell of tear gas Palemoy Avenue. I promise, outside of Chicken Inn, I was sneezing because I could still smell the tear gas in the air. You can't control that. You cannot control that. Are you going to control Mandamano Sabasaba is coming? So let me see. 7th is going to be next week on Monday. Next week, Monday, we are sabaing and people are waiting. They're like, okay, if June 25th didn't do it for us, then sabasaba is a time when everything goes wherever it is that it's supposed to go. Okay. Now, are you able to control that? No. Your mental health, you are actually in control of your mental health. Are you able to control that there's people in your life that are truly toxic? No. But do you control how you process the information you receive when you're being stressed? Yes. So that's why we're taking care of our mental health, because it is a priority and we're not as helpless as society or circumstances seem to make us believe. So in this season, guys, wellness is not a luxury. It is survival. It is survival. You need to survive. And I like to go a step further and say go all the way and thrive. Don't just survive. Okay, we're not being dramatic, we're being alive, and your mind is part of your ministry, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So please protect your peace as if your life depends on it, because truly it does. Now, what do we need to do in order for us to be successful in the space of mental health? We need therapy resources. Okay, what does this look like? It looks like going to look for online resources that actually give you tips on how to be okay, how to check if you're fine. Sometimes why people fall apart, like the lady in Straw, all I'm telling you is that things fall apart, guys. In that movie, I thought I was gonna cry. I'm grateful I didn't cry. I was actually avoiding watching it because the reviews, people were saying, yo, I've just finished crying. I didn't cry. And I'm a crybaby, okay? So it wasn't as devastating as you would have thought. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm desensitized to suffering, which is not great. Or maybe I just have a more realistic perspective of life. Like, oh, I get that. Also, I was a film student, so that ruins it for me, because you're looking at the A story, the B story, C story. If you've ever written a script and you've learned about professional script writing, then you understand that when you're watching a film, sometimes your brain goes into producer, writer, director mode, as opposed to you just being entertained by what you're watching. So I was really looking at how they put the film together. I was looking at her performance as an actress. I was looking at the supporting cast and, just trying to figure out, are they doing a good job, and like assessing them, so I wasn't very emotionally involved. But no, guys, things were happening very, 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 very quickly. Sometimes things happen very quickly because you don't know that you're not okay. Like, by the time you're snapping at somebody or falling apart and crying in the middle of the day, it is because you are not aware how bad things are getting in your mind, because you don't have a way to check. Some of our resources that you can use for therapy, right? And first of all, being assessing, are you actually okay, and according to what criteria, right? We have Mental 360. So these are resources that you can look up online. We have Camille Mental Health. We have Tumaini Center, and we have TheraConnect Africa. And some of this actually have physical offices and locations where there's a free counseling involved. And depending on what you need, also there's paid services, online sessions as well. And some of this offer therapy for as much as 500 to 1,000 shillings per session, and the free session. So it depends on what you're really looking for. So go look this people up, these organizations and resources up online. And you need to create monthly mental health days. Okay, so what does a mental health day look like in 2025, right? Because of how loud society is online, how loud the physical environment is. Me personally, I live somewhere where things fall apart every single week. And truly, it's the grace of God that I am okay. Like things, unamka, nyumba imeflat, sijui, oh, there's an electrical fire. Oh, what happened? Gosh, no, the neighbor got robbed. Crazy. I could write a whole collective of stories. And if you don't take a mental health day, you will go mad. You will go mad because of your environment. So tukona a mental health day that looks like you not being at work, right? It doesn't mean missing work. It means take that Saturday or Sunday or Monday, whichever day you are available. No working. You're not going to think about anything work related. You're not going to feel guilty or bad. Just resting and doing things that make you feel good. Okay? Don't dwell too much on your problems. I'm not saying avoid them, but for that particular day, actually rest. Do things that make you feel okay. And sometimes it takes more than one day. Sometimes it takes like 3 weeks where you take one day each particular week in order for you to be okay. All right. And also safe spaces. So now you need community. What are we talking about? We're talking about mental health. Community, you need to join safe spaces depending on what are you looking for. Are you just looking for a supportive group of like-minded people who share the same values as you? So tukona She Matters KE, where they talk about she and the things that matter to she, just like we talk about here on Sheversations. We have Rest is Resistance KE. We have also faith and therapy circles that you can find in most churches. So again, when you are able to come into contact with people or societies, resources online that are like-minded, join those safe spaces intentionally. Come on your WhatsApp group, ingia kwa hiyo WhatsApp group, read those messages, engage, share resources, ask questions, contribute. Because sometimes unaweza ingia mahali and until you interact, you get zero value whatsoever. Now, we're going to go on a quick music break, just a couple of jams for you guys, because we're talking about taking a mental health break. So you're just going to take a mental health break, a health break for you and me, just for me to set a good example. And then we're going to get back into it and talk about personal and professional development. Okay, we're going to talk about sisterhood and collaboration. And we're also going to talk about what does it look like to have visibility and in the areas of safety and advocacy, as well as spiritual realignment. What does it look like to take care of ourselves for the second half of 2025? So enjoy these gems, and we're going to come back to our conversation, but feel free to let me know what you're thinking on our handles and on our pages.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Maisha ina stress but sitachoka. Manake mini staya mini nyota. Mungu peke ndio mini taogopa. Get back azuna choma 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 choma. Daily na meremeta. Form yangu ni kutesa. Usikol kama si pesa. Bade na chipeleka. Inaselela dombola. Mande mana lose composure. We catch flies, not feelings. Leo tuna dance for ceiling. Don't waste my time. Don't miss my energy. Don't kill my vibe. Don't mess my energy. Let's say goodbye. Just fly around with me. Let's spend some time. Just spend some time with me. Feeling important. Feeling like something is coming all over me. Feel like a soldier. Feel like I'm going to war with the enemy. I've gotten older. I'm very comfortable with my identity. It's never over. I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm willing. I'm feeling hypnotized. I'm feeling like a child. I need to realize just fly around me. Let's spend some time. Just spend some time with me. Some people search and seek until they find the light. Some people think that everything they think is right. Some people don't believe in peace, they want to fight. Some people not my type. Some people not the vibe. Shangilia, pango yote imepangiliwa. Shida yetu yote tatuliwa. Maisha yetu imebarikiwa. Shangilia, pango yote imepangiliwa. Shida yetu yote tatuliwa. Maisha yetu imebarikiwa.
That guy, yes. Ninapendwa kote Mandala. Classic man swag ajidana. Haters wanna jump, tiny temper. Cause I got the heat, Mandara. Ukiniona hivi, magoti ninapiga na mdomo inakiri ya kwamba mi jasiri. Ni vyema ukumbuke na subira itabiri. What is your name? How you feeling though? How far you go? That's up to you. Kila kitu chini ya jua, ulipewa we ya kuchagua. This is for those who dream with their eyes open, chasing their dreams, writing their names on the stars. Till we fly away. We are chasing our dreams. Till we fly away. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa.
Me and my band go get a champion and stallion with chic technique. Fit, ice cold, kwanini in a teta. No one on a corner had swagger so sweet. Already at the top, you can try but you can hold me. Even if it does get a little bit lonely. My life is so great like that tiger, Tony. Ask about me, you should really get to know me.
What is your name? How you feeling though? How far you go? That's up to you. Kila kitu chini ya jua, ulipewa we ya kuchagua. This is for those who dream with their eyes open, chasing their dreams, writing their names on the stars. Till we fly away. We are chasing our dreams. Till we fly away. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa.
Nimekupata wewe, dawa yangu ya roho mama, na nisijechelewa kuzikiri hisia. Kweli nimetembea panda shuka za dunia, lakini karejea na mahaba kapokea. Nilikupenda kweli mimi na mapenzi bado yapo, sasa ningependa angalau nikuimbie wewe nasa tumeconnect kizenda no cap na kupenda na chochote nitatenda kutenda na kupenda nasa tumeconnect kizenda no cap na kupenda na chochote nitatenda kutenda na kupenda is a story kabla judge book is in my body is it how I look tuliza mori cause the ground shook well fell from heaven with a bright look na unajua ni wewe na waza mama na unajua ni wewe usiku mchana nasa tumeconnect kizenda no cap na kupenda na chochote nitatenda kutenda na kupenda nasa tumeconnect kizenda no cap na kupenda na chochote nitatenda kutenda na kupenda pambana na maisha we na bado unanichanganya changanya nikaimba nieleze pambana na maisha we na bado unanichanganya changanya nasa tumeconnect kizenda no cap na kupenda na chochote nitatenda kutenda na kupenda nasa tumeconnect kizenda no cap na kupenda na chochote nitatenda kutenda na kupenda nikaimba nieleze pambana na maisha we na unanichanganya changanya.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Welcome back to Sheversations, and the time is 26 minutes half past the day. All right, 26 minutes past the half past the day, guys. It is 26 minutes past 12, and tumekuwa tu nasikiza mapenzi ya kizenda. Right before that, tumekuwa na Dream Chaser by Fee and Energy by Polaris, Pauline, MDQ, and Mayonde. Yes. We are talking about the second half. Dear future me, what do I want to tell myself for the second half of 2025? What do I want the girlies to know? What do we need to be looking into so that even as we have conversations that really amplify female voices, we are taking care of ourselves behind the scenes? We're not just audience members. We are proactive. We are proactive members in our own lives. Yani, we're not just members. We are the drivers. We are taking charge. Yes, Jesus is taking the wheel, but we are right there. We are right there going on the ride, paying attention, just good alert and active, right? We're not going to take passive roles in our lives while we listen to other people's stories. That even as we get informed and educated on what we need to improve on, these are the big areas that if you change these things, guys, that's it. It's over for everybody. We win, okay? So, dear future me, show up for yourself like you'd show up for your dream job, okay? This is the space of personal and professional development, and that is what I want my future me to know. I want to tell myself not to let imposter syndrome block my impact. That's something that I want to tell myself, that education is not just degrees, it's access, it's becoming, it's courage, it's doing, okay? I have told you guys time and time again that my degree is in the institution. Degree yangu bado iko Daystar. I have never gone to collect my certificate. I have never gone to collect my degree. Why? Because this is a journey of faith where God told me that I'm going to take care of you. I will take care of you, and it's not the education that opens the doors. I'm the one that opens the doors. And 4 jobs in, guys, is wild. It's crazy, okay? I have seen it done. I will get it. Me, sina beef na institutionalized education. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it for so many years. I was a professional student, but that's not the point. We digress. The point is this, that education, ukisema umesoma, we're not talking about a degree peke, because there's a lot of people with degrees but no. Do you understand? Medulla oblongata is not doing. And we actually need to get on top of business by pick a struggle. Okay, ladies, boys, pick a struggle. Do a course, do a certification, learn a skill. Decide, what is it? You're working out, or you're starting a new business, or are you going to focus in being a lover girl, lover boy, and really put your all into this particular relationship? That could be a goal. The goal could be, I'm going to be married by the end of next year. And so you decide, every prayer you say, every conversation you have, you are interviewing people for husband, wife material. That could be something. Okay, so you need to learn to pick a struggle. What exactly are you trying to achieve? Because you can't achieve everything at the same time. Yes, know what you want generally, but then just narrow it down to a goal. What are you trying to achieve by the end of the year? So I want you to write that down. Like, achana na zenye ulisema beginning of this year. That's okay. But now decide, out of the ones that you said you wanted to achieve, or maybe you were disenfranchised by 2024. Perhaps you didn't have New Year's resolutions. Perhaps you didn't set any goals for yourself that you were looking forward to achieving. Well, do it now and decide what that is. One thing, okay? A course, a certification, a skill, or something that you need to get done. Maybe it's remodeling your house. Perhaps you need to decorate your house. Perhaps you're supposed to go buy new curtains, because as an adult, guys, as an adult, one of the things that I do when I enter people's houses, I don't care if it's a mansion or a bedsitter. I'm like, let me see what you have for curtains. Let me see if you're adulting well, because guys, the act of buying curtains will humble you. Why are they so expensive? Like, they are just clothes for the windows. Why are they so expensive? What is the reason? I don't understand. I do not understand. Now, courses. You want to educate yourself? Coursera, guys. Coursera. Duolingo. Learn a language for free. Okay, to Kona ZD, that's a ZYDII. We have Ajira, we have Fuzu, we have LinkedIn Learning. You have no excuse. You also have tools on Google. There's literally free Google courses where you could learn Google Analytics. You could learn about marketing, how to use AI. Guys, just go online. Just go and search on YouTube free courses to take online that come with a certification, genuine courses. Look at people's testimonials. Do your due diligence and get into it. Leave the excuses alone and then practice what you learn. So once you've learned something, video editing is something I would love to perfect, okay? I would love to just be able to capture content or receive a bunch of videos from wherever and just make it into a masterpiece. That's something that I genuinely, me as Caroline Gathoni Murote, that's something that I really want to perfect, right? Because I can edit a basic video, but I don't enjoy it because the skill is lacking. And I know what I want. And I am so particular, okay? I am so particular with everything. I notice the tiniest things. And so if I'm unable to achieve what I have envisioned in my mind, then I'm not going to enjoy the process of creating that video, because I don't want to say I'm a perfectionist, but I want to say that I understand what I want to see at the end, the output. I see what people are doing on the socials. I see what kind of films, documentaries, docuseries that people are creating, what's out there on YouTube, on Instagram. And I want to do that. And so that's an example of something that I could do in terms of going online, mastering one particular editing software, be it, what's the one that everybody's using now? They're all gone. Filmora. There's the very popular one that's really literally disappeared. But anyways, if you're using Windows, they have all disappeared. I'm just gonna leave that alone. All the video editors' names have CapCut. It's come back. It's CapCut. And then you have for Apple users now, MacBook users, you have Apple Final Cut, and then on this other side you have Premiere Pro, right? So that's what I was looking for. And for cell phones all across the board, you have CapCut. CapCut, you can use it anywhere at any time. Do you understand? It has levels and all of that. Decide, pick one, master it. That's something that I'm going to do, right? And then when you do that, you practice it. Go and practice it. Go and offer it to somebody. And then now you create your brand. Okay. So something I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a rate card, number one, and I'm going to create business cards. That sounds crazy because I should have done this years ago. This is ridiculous, right? For the services that I offer. I am a team builder, right? I am also an MC. Do you see what I'm saying? So look at you. When now you can cook, catering, you can do what? You can do makeup, you can style hair, or you can babysit. If you want to be babysitting people's children, brand yourself, okay? Put up videos of how you would interact in a situation like this. If a child is XYZ and you blur out those kids' faces because clients don't want their children on social media, they don't want personal details and information on social media, and then say, this is how I feel myself while protecting the client or the child, a minor. So that any parent who is going to hire you already knows what to expect because you have already introduced yourself. Okay, so just essentially have a video resume. All right. And Canva is good for resumes. All right. You can also build a free portfolio with card.co. That's a CARRD.co. You can do so with Linktree. You can also do so with different Google sites. YouTube and Google are your friend. ChatGPT is your friend as well. And find a mentorship, right? How many times have we mentioned Akili Dada? Akili Dada is all about think. Use your mind, get ahead of the game using your acumen. Just be an intellectual human being. We also have Mama Ventures. You can tell us for the girlies, Sheversations, I got you. You have young women in digital, right? And then you need to join creative networks. Become a Part 254 community member. Come let us know what you offer. Are you a poet? Are you a singer? Are you a corporate MC? What do you have to offer, and how can we collaborate? How can you become a part of this community? We have Creatives Garage, right? And I've gone to plenty of their events, and they are young people, creative, artistic, all of the above, right? We have Women Work Kenya. Join a creative network and grow yourself personally, all right? So that is all in the space of personal and professional development, okay, already. And we have sisterhood and collaboration. Ladies, you cannot do things alone. You must hold each other, enter each other through the door, hold each other up, lift each other up, throw somebody up there so that they can come back and pick you up, right? So, dear future me, your sisters are not your competition. They are your revolution. Come on now. Is that not deep? Is that not deep? We are no longer going to have silent rivalry, competing. Why are we competing with people? We don't need to give each other side eyes in the boardroom, right? We understand that sisterhood is a gift from God. It's something beautiful to be friends with fellow women, to be co-creators with fellow. You don't need to be besties, but as long as you're in each other's corner, and collaboration is currency. You know how they say that your network is your net worth? Collaboration is your currency, is right in the same neighborhood. How do we do this? You reach out with purpose. You need to network by DMing people. Follow people you like. Give them proposals, not just vibes. Okay, after many chocha nini, just learn how to make an elevator pitch. And then, so for example, I admire Just Ivy Africa. You inbox them and you tell them, hey, I have this idea for a podcast. I have this idea. What does it like? I want to do a show with you. 5, very quickly get to it, make it pleasant, acknowledge them, but also just don't waste their time because they're very busy. Okay. You form micro circles. What does this mean? It means 2 to 4 women who meet monthly for whatever. So are you praying? Are you doing check-ins? Are you doing planning? Who is in your little circle? You don't even need 6 women. You just need like 2 others. Like mkiwa watatu, that's already a thing. If all else fails, just find one girl with a vagina and boobies. Just find a girly, find a woman and do something with her and meet up intentionally to check where have you gotten with this thing that we're doing. How are you doing in your relationships? How are you doing with your mental health? How are you doing with your money? How are you doing with this thing you said you want to edit? You said you're learning a new language on Duolingo. You said you're doing a course on Coursera. You said you want to learn how to make beads. Who are your people? Okay. And then we also need to be joining community branches, hangouts where attend events. We have Nairobi Girls a Circle. Look at them. Look them up rather on the socials. Women in Creative Spaces KE, and just get into going to these events where you find like-minded people. Something that I want to get into is what's it called? The swap. They swap clothes. Truly, I want to attend one of those events. Apparently there's a ticket and all of that because I want to understand what does it look like that I would stop at some point buying clothes, and every time I need new clothes, I'll just go and swap clothing items. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't really. Is very confusing to me. I haven't understood that concept, and it's fascinating as well. Fascinating. So I want to learn. So that's just something interesting because as much as I am not a designer, I'm a fashion enthusiast. Like I'm curious about fashion, about clothing, mixing things up. Style, I think, is the right way to put it. I'm very interested in styling, right? And fashion in that sense. And so I want to learn how to do it sustainably because I have seen myself struggling to not give away clothes because I'm like, sasa alafu nitava nini? If I don't have money to buy new ones and then now I've given these clothes out, then, scarcity mentality, honestly, which we rebuke. But that's just an example of a community that I want to plug into intentionally because I know they exist. You see something yenye imekubamba on the socials, reach out and ask them, hey, what's this? Is there a next time? Can we do it? You see a hangout party thing, ask them, how often do you do this? Can I join you? That's how you reach out, okay? Sisterhood and collaboration. And then we have women-led brands. We have Detoxy Spice here on Sheversations. Afro Siri, we have KD Organics, we have Wendell. All of those peoples have been here on Sheversations. Or we've spoken about them here on Sheversations. And we also need to learn to celebrate each other loudly. So you like somebody, you like how they do, post them on your socials. Okay? Honor them with substance. What to me a lunch. Send them 200 shillings and tell them, hey babe, just cause I like your style. Eat lunch because you make me happy when I see you. You're a funny girl. Here's some money for this. I really appreciate our conversations. I just love you as a person for free. You don't need to do anything. I just like you. Give them something. Give them a gift. You heard them talking about how much they love notebooks. Go buy them a notebook, wrap it nicely, write a beautiful note and say, hey, because of how passionate you are, because of how unafraid you are to express yourself, okay? Sisterhood and collaboration, that's what it looks like for us to carry each other. Imagine if every woman was intentional to celebrate the women around them and you were constantly looking out for ways to celebrate what you appreciate about that person. Hata kama unachokanga na huyo mtu, it's fine. We didn't say pretend to be besties with everybody, but no, sisterhood and collaboration means I don't need to like everything about you, but there's most definitely something about you that I appreciate. These are the things that we are gonna zone in on. We're locking in and focusing on these things. Everything else is on the peripheral vision. We don't care about it, okay? It's there, but we're not focusing on it. It's a side issue. It's not the main thing. The main thing is, are we shouting each other out? Post women, right? Post what they're doing. Post what you love about them. Tag them. Connect them. And don't expect anything in return. Because when you start expecting things in return is where the drama starts. Oh, I do this for you. You can never. No. Do it and expect nothing in return. That is true support. All right. And let's learn how to co-create and not copy, guys. Let's not be weird. Let's stop copying people. You can be inspired, but co-create. If somebody has inspired you, say where you got the inspiration from. Please, because as somebody who's a writer, I know what it feels like when somebody just copies whatever you're doing and doesn't acknowledge you. I really love people who say, hey, I saw this interview or I saw this girl was doing this and I said, hey girl, I really love what you're doing and you've inspired me to start doing the same thing. Let me tell you, that goes a long way as opposed to I'm randomly sitting somewhere and I'm seeing my designs online. I'm seeing something that looks like my piece of poetry online. No. But you see now, if I like a portion of your poem and I want to incorporate it into my own, I must DM you, inbox you, call you, look for you and say, hey, can I please take this portion of your work because I'm going to build the rest of what I'm creating around it? Can I please, do you give me your permission? Like, it's not hard. Let's not be weird. Now, what else do we want to get into right before finishing? We want to look at our voice and visibility, right? I think that's as far as we're going to get into today's conversation. We are talking about voice and visibility. Tuonekane. And let us have a voice. Let us have a message. Let us have what we're standing for. Let it become obvious and visible. Dear future me, your voice is not too loud. It's too needed. That one is, it's hitting me right there. Deep, 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 deep. Your voice is not too loud. It is too needed. Who are you in this world and what do you have to offer? Your voice is needed, babes. You are needed. Okay, honey? You are needed. Okay, this is the season to speak. Silence is safe, but it's not purpose. Silence will keep you there in the corner nicely, no drama, but it's not going to get you where you need to go. Okay? Every time you share your story, another woman breathes easier because they feel seen and feel represented. We are always talking about representation. Women empowerment, representation, give opportunities. We want to see more Black people on our screens. We want to see more Afro. We want to see dark-skinned girls. We want to see curvy women, big women. Representation is where it's at. If you don't see yourself, it is very hard for you to envision where you're going. You must see where you're going even before it becomes a real thing. That is what true dreaming is like. It close your eyes, close whatever it is, close your laptop, close your door. I don't know, close your phone and think about what do you want. You need to see it in order for it to be a valid dream. If you can't see it, it doesn't exist. You must see it first. A dream is something, you might not know what it looks like in finer detail, but you must see it. What happens when you share your story? When I share my story, you see yourself in relation to me. You see, oh, if she can, I can. And those are the kinds of stories we share here on Sheversations. A lot of our guests come and show us that, hey, I'm just an ordinary girl who's doing extraordinary things and you can do it too. So what do we need to do? Start with what you have, okay? Take your smartphone or somebody's smartphone. Weekly TikToks. Guys, a TikTok, 1 minute, 2 minutes, that's all you need. Figure out, truly, if you don't have a good phone, you can use somebody's phone. Once a week, somebody in your office, somebody in your church, somebody in your neighborhood, somebody somewhere that you have access to, most likely, will allow you to record a 1 minute, 2 minute video. A few takes, because, it's not always a perfect take on the first go. And you send that to yourself and that's it. That's your upload. You're done. Once a week, what are you doing? Your IG stories, now you don't need a video. It could be a carousel. It could be a throwback. It could be something that you've downloaded that you're re-uploading with context and with the correct citations, right? It could be so many different things. WhatsApp statuses, where you just tell your truth, your TED Talk. Welcome to my TED Talk, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel as a WhatsApp influencer. And you tell them as it is. XYZ 1 2 3, every single platform you have. If you're not going to go out there into the streets or on stage somewhere on a microphone on a platform like this that you have no control of, you can just do it in the safety of your home, in the safety of your safe spaces, and put yourself out there. You must put yourself out there. You cannot say you want a voice and you want to be visible and you're not putting yourself out there. Go live once a month. Babes, ladies, once a month and talk about what I'm talking to myself too. Best believe that I am talking to myself. Go live once a month and talk about what matters to you. You care about women empowerment. Talk about it. I mean, technically, I'm live 3 times a week. Technically, that's a loophole, but okay, this is not my personal platform, even though I do share my very, valued personal opinions. So, yangoni loophole, don't be like me. Me, I mean, outside of job, outside of career, just your personal brand that nobody's gonna say no, this was our intellectual property. There's no conflict of interest. Go tell your truth on your platform where you are fully held accountable. That does not affect any other person. Okay. And when you do this, guys, you attract like-minded people, you attract opportunities, and then panels. If somebody likes what you have to say and they invite you somewhere, say yes. Make time, make it a priority, say yes, right? Have a safe space conversations. You could record them. It could be a podcast, right? You could find somebody who's able to host if you don't have the equipment. And you need look at the Spread podcasts. We have Power 254 as a podcast space. You can come here, come book our space and use it. We have Girls for Girls Kenya, Girls the number 4 and Girls Kenya, and just use different platforms to edit. We have Spotify, we have Anchor FM. You could just use your phone. Literally just go and just say whatever it is that you have. Word vomit into your phone. There's editing software if you need to clean it up. If you just want it as it is, start badly. Quality will improve over time. Just start somewhere, okay? And teach what you've healed from. Teach what you have learned. Say what you know. I really loved Oprah Winfrey's What I Know For Sure segment in her magazine, the Oprah Winfrey magazine. I grew up reading the Oprah Winfrey magazine. Where I grew up in Botswana, it was it was on the counters in the supermarket, and it was very expensive. I used to beg my mother to buy it for me because it was very expensive. And she would. I was very convincing because she would buy others. Actually, I would have my own pocket money, and I was able to prioritize for magazines that I liked because some of them were just gossip and rubbish. And I used to love scrapbooking, making cutouts of my favorite people and everything. And I think it really also influenced me to want to be a journalist because I fell in love with storytelling. I fell in love with people's stories being told and the people telling the stories and how to do all of it, how to have somebody's story being told and how to be the one telling the story. I just fell in love from day one. I loved it. And she had the segment in her Oprah Winfrey magazine, said what I know. It was called What I Know For Sure. And she would talk about what I know for sure about money, what I know for sure about relationships, what I know. So these are her experiences. Might not be cast in stone, gospel, truth, or factual, but this is what she knew for sure. And I loved it so much because it was like, this is somebody speaking with conviction, right? Full conviction. You do that. You know that, XYZ, about relationships, whatever, and make sure it's coming from a healed place. That's why we're saying teach what you've healed from. Make sure you're healed. Don't come and tell us men are trash because you're bitter. I'm sorry that they hurt you, but that's not what young girls need to hear. There's a better message. Around the same point, there's a better message. So make sure that you're coming from even as you caution people from whatever it is that broke you or hurt you, the mistakes you made, understand your role. Also, without victim blaming, understand circumstances, context, the dynamics are different for everybody. And as much as, it could be generalized, don't be speaking from a point of hurt. Say, hey, this really broke me. But now that I'm not broken, I'm able to see XYZ was not as bad as I thought, or this didn't have to get to this point had I dealt with it better, even though it was done to me. So teach what you've healed from. What pains have you survived? Somebody needs your wisdom. And girlies, for today, that's as far as we are gonna go because we just have 8 minutes of this conversation left, and I just want you to enjoy some good jam. So on Friday, we're gonna talk about safety and advocacy, and we are also going to talk about spiritual realignment in terms of what to look forward to for the rest of 2025, because the girlies must continue speaking out against femicide, gender-based violence, against societal ills, against lack of equal or equitable opportunities for women on all levels, grassroots, constitutionally, in policies, in practice, all of these things. And we must also talk about spiritual realignment, or alignment. What is it that you're rooting everything off? Where are you feeding from? What do you subscribe to outside of the physical? I've been talking a lot about that we need to take care of ourselves outside of our environment in this country, because if it is a matter of going mad, we are all gonna go crazy very, very soon. Let me know what you have enjoyed about today's conversation. If you have any feedback, anything engaging that you'd love to share, at Caroline_Murote on Instagram, at Caroline Murote on Facebook and Twitter. On TikTok, it is at Carol Murote, that's CarolMurote, and at Power Radio on the same platforms. Our Sheversations can be found on hashtag Sheversations with Caroline Murote, hashtag Sheversations, hashtag Power Radio, hashtag Tune In Power Up, and hashtag Art of Expression. Boys and girls, my Sheversation list, is time for me to love and leave you. Please have a fantastic Wednesday. Continue having a fantastic rest of your week. And I'm going to see you guys on a Friday. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Niko na visa, niko kwa simu na nasikia bashi meshika. Je, kuna madem, kuna maniga, maodine wamekuja kuchachisha. Ninajificha, sitaki picha, kubabae, sitaki vita. Nashikisha na mavela mabichwa, na tukishikwa jo mabel Mona Lisa. Tutoke BND, twende BNB, niko DND, usijam, I will be RB, I will be RB.
Mihadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana, zimelipu zimenichanganya napenda vitu si ufanya vile inafaa. Erobog na matin. Eyonaka. Erobog na matin. Abiro kikomando, kiritala jumi niko na mado, wenye vipindi na musonge kando, esima tu sama poso chopo, chololo, chololo. Nobody can party like we do. Wamoke girumba kokwarawe blues, kinena kalingi kipani ya sim. Meditation yaka bed ni soya design bololo, anebo che bololo. So please no, okadwa jo machendo oh bololo, anebo che bololo. So please no, okadwa jo machendo oh. Mihadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana, zimelipu zimenichanganya napenda vitu si ufanya.
Mihadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana, zimelimbu
Mtoto ya Pamela.
I'll be right back. Tell him I'll be woo.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Lando kwaro, abebo wangelero kwaro. Iromo dendo ya wamayo, iromo pako ya wamayo. Imi adhi ongora, ya wanimi ala ongora. Tombogi rungu nyocho luisa, tomano kumarungu nyocho luisa. Umine ukinyo, wachilavu wema sando ya kama. Oke ukara chonyo, ni wachilavu miya mumo mudo kama. Umina chibela. Wachilavu wema sando ya kama. Oke ukara chwanyo, ni wachilavu miya yoro mudo kama. Original Dangla style. Yeah, East African time. Na wakaribisha ndani ya kodong. Usikute vitu bila kondom. Kuna champagne for the pain. Top player best in the game. Kelume, dance. Ongeza mavitu na makudade. Hakuna masanse, kuna masensi. Kukatana na kukata maji. Ukialikwa kwa wanati, lazima makong king kong jaba ranking. Kaza. A drinks on the house, mazadi wamefika, watoto wenye class vile wanachachisha na tukilancheki vile kuna badilika, good vibration na kuna kasirika. Kina mina wamewasha kingdom, samina wana waka na kibong. Madoba za kodong clan wana sing along, bila thong renderong kwa machom tuko zone. Big tune, big sound tunafinya kama sembe, mix ya dance solo hangla mulembe. Ngoma tamu sana zinacheza kama stenje, tuko disco tumepull up tuko genje. Yeah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.